Hi everybody, it's Tony. In today's tutorial we're going to have a look at managing your username and password for the Hoppers Crossing Apex Club website, and we'll have a look at ways that you can recover those if you've forgotten what they are, or how you can update them yourself to better reflect your access to the site. So the first thing we'll have a look at is what's to do if you've forgotten your password or forgotten your username. Now if you have a look in this area of the website here, in the member login area, you'll see that there's a link labelled forgot your password and a link labelled forgot your username. Now not surprisingly, if you've forgotten your password or your username, you click on the relevant link and it will bring up a new screen for you. Now we'll click on the forgot your password link, and as you can see here it gives us an option to type in our email address. Now the email address that you have to put in there is the email address that you use when you're registered with the site. So the email address that you've provided to the Apex Club that's been used as your registration point on the site is the email account that you need to use. So you simply type in your email address there, push the submit button, and within a few seconds your password will be emailed to you at that address and you'll be able to then access the site. Same deal with the username, simply click on the link and it brings up a page, type in your email address and away you go. Now to log into the website, you simply use your username, which is, well, that's your name. If your name's John Smith, then that's what your username will be. In my case, I've set up a different login for these tutorials, so I'll use that, and then you type in your password. Once your password's in, you click login and you'll be inside the site. And as you can see, you get a little greeting here from the site indicating who you are. The site knows who you are. Now to update your details, if you want to change your password or if you need to change the email address associated with the site, you simply click on this link here, your details, and we'll click on that and you'll see it brings up a page here which sets out the details as they're already known. Firstly, your name, your email address, and it has two fields here with password and verify password. Now both of these are blank. That doesn't mean you don't have a password, it simply doesn't display it, just to make sure that the person who's looking at it is the person who should be and they're not getting your password. Now if you've got a new email address, for example, and you want to change that, you can simply change that email address to something else, which is whatever your new email address associated with the club is going to be. You simply type that in and that's fine. If you want to change your password, again you simply type in a new password here. So I'll just type in a new password. I'll keep it very simple just for this example, and verify it, type in exactly the same thing, and there we go. Now when you're thinking about passwords that you want to use for the site, you should really, if you're going to come up with a secure password, you need to perhaps look at some options of using some capital letters, some lowercase letters, some numbers and some symbols, and blending them together to make a password that you recognise and that's hard for someone else to crack. Now in this case, if your name was Stan, for example, and you were born in 1970, you could use a password such as this: a symbol, two lowercase letters, a capital letter and two numbers. Now that's something that you'd be able to remember, but it's something that would be rather difficult for someone to guess, because it's got a number of different possibilities of how it could be put together. So if you're using a password, a secure password, that could be a good way to do it. Now you'll notice here this also sets out your time zone, which is Eastern Australia, and the languages that you use on the site, they are all set. There's no way of changing those, even though it indicates that you can, so just leave them as they are. And then once you're happy with the email address and your password as it should be, click on the save button and you'll be taken back to the home page, and you'll get an indication here that your settings have been saved, so that next time you log into the site you'll be able to use your new password and you'll be the only one that knows it. Just for information purposes, the passwords and other details are kept in a secure database within the Hoppers Crossing Apex Club website. The passwords themselves are actually a hidden field, so even as administrator of the site I can't see what your password is. I can reset it for you. I can, just as we did in that little tutorial, type over the area and put in a new password, and I can do that to reset it for you, but I can't actually tell you what the password is because I can't even see it. So it is fully secure and hidden away within the back end of the website. So that's it. That pretty much covers managing your own password and username and email. If you have any other issues, I'm sure we'll be able to sort them out in future tutorials. So thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.